So for October 25th, Katy Perry is born. Scorpio set, Virgo Hathor, which makes you water and earth. So when you're doing your birthday decode, you want to know who's born and who passes away on your birthday. That's how you know who you're astral traveling with directly for the most part. So you got to go ahead and Google who was born and passed away on your birthday. So here are some people that are born on October 25th that you might want to keep notes of. So if they're actor or actresses or anything, you want to watch their movies. If they wrote a book, you want to go look into the book. They're channeling an energy, so you want to see if the energy might be you or your little astral friends. Whenever you have a dream and you see someone in it, it's probably because they have your birthday or they passed away on your birthday or there's an event or religious holiday and they're doing some type of feast for your birthday. So you want to make sure they don't feast on you. So we're going to go into the people born on your birthday. So you can press pause and go in real quick to see if you recognize anybody from your dreams or if anything seems, special or stands out, or familiar spirits, familiar faces. They've probably been around you before. So again, press pause and read. So like Mia Goth is an actress, so you want to go see what movies she was in, see if you see anything you recognize. Richard Byrd right here, he went over there to the South Pole and saw some stuff, so you definitely want to get into Richard Byrd right here. But again, think of this as the escape room. If these people were your escape room partners, would you choose them as your teammate? If this was dodgeball, if this was soccer, if this was a game and you had to choose these people to survive, who would you choose? So their last life is probably the most current life that you could find online. So like Sierra, would you choose her? Would she sell you out? Would Craig Robertson sell you out? Would Katy Perry sell you out? Would Mia right here? Mia plays in the movie Alice in Through the Looking Glass. So you must have a lot of cool energy because she plays Alice, which means she knows how to astral travel. So I probably might pick Mia because she might know the codes because she played in the movie. But in general, look to see if they're kind people, if they seem kind, but you never know. Looks could be deceiving. But in dreams, you can recognize who these people are. Pablo Picasso. So in general, if people were evil the last time they were here and they're still wearing the same clothes as the evil from the last time they were there, they're probably still evil. For example, if you see a slave owner and he's wearing the slave owner clothes from the 1800s in your dream, he probably wants to use you as a feast. So you want to kind of stay away from them. Again, more people born on your birthday. If they're actor, if they're musicians, whatever, just look into them. These are your teammates in astral. Press pause, read, figure out who you want to be your teammate. Okay, some people have passed away. Lamar Bentley, he passed away. He played, I think, on Moesha or something. He played on some shows. He passed away on 118. So just know these are your teammates. Here are some people who passed away on October 25th. So we went through who was born. This is who passes away. So you will see them leaving their last lifetime. So you definitely want to be like, hey, Henry, let's knock on your door. Where are the codes to the safe? Because that's the Knox, where they keep Fort Knox, where they keep all the money. So you will get some money codes, okay? Then you have Einstein's, I think this is his son or his brother. Let me see. His second son. But he had some issues with health and stuff. So he became... It's an interesting story. So read about him because they must not want him to speak because he got all sick and he couldn't speak no more. He couldn't solve no more codes. Probably that astral assassination on his energy. But definitely look into all of these people to see if you want them to be your teammate in astral during the escape room when you're trying to save your own self, your own life. We all rescue ourselves. You save yourself in astral. And you time travel to save other people as well. Like once we figure out how to save ourselves, we go in and we grab some people to save them. Because some people like to be saved. I want to be saved. I was saved. So I definitely know, like I helped myself be saved, but I know when I was going to pass away, like in my near-death experience, like people came through for me. So you want to come through for the people if you're safe. If you came to home base and you're safe, some people might still need pulling through. Okay, so look over these people. These people are also traveling through purgatory or traveling to the other side. Okay, so King George is the second over here. I don't know if you want to say him. I don't know. Them English people, the European people back in this day, I don't know. I like Queen Charlotte Sophia because she was like a mixed Moorish German girl. And she was like building hospitals. So get into these people and be like, are you building hospitals? Were you helping people when you were alive? Because then I want you to be on my team. If you were doing horrible things the last time you were here, I might not want you on my survival team. Okay? So again, these are the people that passed away on your birthday. So you know who was born, who passed away. You could Google some more people, but these are the people that seem familiar to me that I would think that you would need to look out for because they were of relevance and they seem familiar. So you definitely want to go into Richard card, Andrew card, just Google these people's names and the Allison Looking Glass, because since her birthday is 10/25, it goes with like a lot of energy. So you want to go watch Alice Looking Through the Looking Glass Part 1, Part 2. You want to go watch the regular Alice in Wonderland, because it has probably a lot of codes for you, because October 25th is her birthday and she plays the character on Alice. And then you have Robert Card. Look him up. TikTok will not, if I post stuff on TikTok, they'd be like, nope. But Robert Card and Andrew Card and the George Bush incident. So go look that stuff up if you're born October 25th, because it relates to your energy. Again, I'm not going to really show, but I'm going to show these names. You're going to go Google them, and you're going to figure out who these people are and why you need to keep an eye on Robert Card, Andrew Card, and George Bush, Skull and Bones, okay? Keep an eye out. Because it goes with, like, Lewis Carroll. Something happened with Robert Card in Lewiston, Maine, I think. So it reminds me of Lewis Carroll, which goes into Alice in Looking Glass, and the actress, which also plays Katy Perry. Katy Perry has a lot of like Alice Through Looking Glasses videos. She's Wide Awake, The Eye of the Tiger. So her and Mia coded with Lewis Carroll and Robert Card. Think about the cards they had in Alice in Wonderland, and they had all these people built out of cards, so remember that. The card is falling. The house of cards is falling. It's being blown away by the wolf, which would be Anubis, but we're not going to get into that. Another interesting person you want to look up would be Melissa Ann Missy Gillard Mooney, FBI case. She's born 10/25. She passed away August 6th. So John Benet Ramsey's birthday is August 6th, and that has to do with Alice in the Wonderland too. So think of the Red Queen on Resident Evil. That would be like the little girl who's really the computer program is John Benet Ramsey, because her dad created a computer program. So I'm sure it had to do with artificial intelligence and the military, Lockheed. So when she is born around your birthday, it's like Alice Through the Looking Glass. Also, she passes away during a birthday of someone who was born who was going to be taken out astrally in a really crazy way. So look up John Benet Ramsey, August 6th birthday. She passed away on Christmas. And then Melissa Ann Mooney Gillard Mooney, this girl right here, her case is interesting as well. So look up Matthew Perry, Katy Perry, Mia, because their energies are together as well. Because the same way he passed away astrally, like his story is crazy, but he passed away October 28th, which is only a few days after Katy Perry. So this energy right here, they're all together. So they're born October 25th like you, and they pass away. They are born around the time that Matthew Perry passed away, and it goes with Katy Perry. So this energy is just Alice in the Wonderland. If you start clicking on these people, you're going to be on the internet down the rabbit hole literally for a minute. And look into Vincent Price, because his energy is calling my name, probably calling your name. Look into his story. You're going to want to go on Google, Wikipedia, and go to the feast days and look through all the feast days and see if they're going to feast on you, if you recognize any of their faces, because if you do, you want to run. A lot of religions go into astral to go pick up people to feast or to ask questions to. Once in a while, they do come and they help you. There are some good religious energies that actually come in and be like, hey, I seen in my dreams, and they're like, come with me. But for the most part, if they're part of the Catholicism and with Pope, because the Pope came in my dream and I was running from him, but this other one guy came in my dream who was a religious feast day of a certain day, and it wasn't too bad. So I would just pay attention to the feast days, because you don't want to be the feast for these people. So look at their faces. If they seem familiar, you see them in the dream. He passed away February 28th, which is one day after my birthday. He was born October 25th, which is your birthday. So if you see him, we could both ask some questions about like, hey, don't be trying to feast us. What team are you on? You know what I mean? When you got reincarnated, where do you go? These energies like to linger in real life and possess other bodies around you, so pay attention to their faces, because these are the feast days that are on October 25th. And some more, press pause and read, and like I said, Google if you're interested and it seems familiar. Then you go to events. So you just go to Google, Wikipedia, look at all the events if anything seems familiar. I'm not going to put them all here because a lot of them might be a little bit too crazy for TikTok, but you're going to go in Wikipedia and go look at the ones that might feel familiar to you. King George III, his reign began October 25th, so you might want to look into King George III. He actually has a show on Bridgerton with Queen Charlotte Sophia, so go watch Bridgerton, Queen Charlotte Sophia. You'll probably learn more about him since you're part of around the wedding. Weddings are usually rituals, so I'm sure they were doing some things that you might be able to see. And he became the king on October 12th, which is a very important date, but we're not going to go in that. But October 12th is next to your birthday, so look up Jeffrey MacDonald, MacDonald, in South Carolina or North Carolina, Fort Bragg. That is the interesting case. So Jeffrey MacDonald, Fort Bragg, his whole family got terminated by him, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the astral assassinations, okay? Check that out. Press pause and read. Press pause and read. These are all energies related to your birthday. Windows, October 25th availability. A big old earthquake. Again, look into Lewiston, Maine. And the card guy,